What made you call 911 on Mother's Day? Dad introduced us to our new stepmom, Evelyn, 3 years after Mom died from breast cancer, holding her hand like she might disappear. I stared at my plate while Evelyn reached across the dinner table, her fingers trembling as they touched my face. I know I can't replace her, but I promise to love you like my own. We'll be a real family, won't we? My stomach churned, but Dad's hopeful eyes made me nod, even though the word yes stuck in my throat. At first, Evelyn's dedication to motherhood made Dad happy. She woke at 5, preparing elaborate lunches with handwritten notes saying, "Love, Mom," and bought us matching mother-daughter outfits for every holiday. Dad found her at 2 in the morning surrounded by parenting books, highlighting passages about bonding with teenage stepdaughters, and called her my devoted wife with genuine pride. Our family therapist praised us as a beautiful example of blended family success, while I forced smiles for Dad's sake. The only concerning moment was when Evelyn cried for an hour after I called her Evelyn instead of Mom at parent-teacher night. Dad's family constantly praised how she tries harder than most birth mothers, which made her beam with pride. When I left for a college prep summer program, she hugged me so long the taxi driver honked twice. I came home for Dad's birthday to find every photo of Mom removed from the walls. Evelyn had replaced them with pictures of us three, my face badly photoshopped over Mom's in her wedding photos. She wore the same pink World's Best Mom shirt every day now, stained and stretched. At dinner, she made us play Family Memories, where I had to recite fake stories about her being there for my first steps, teaching me to ride a bike. "Tell Daddy about when I taught you to braid hair," she prompted. When I stayed silent, she gripped my wrist hard enough to leave marks. The credit card showed $5,000 in mother-daughter therapy retreats she'd booked without asking. Dad confronted her, but she screamed that real mothers sacrifice everything. She pulled me out of school, claiming she needed to properly mother me at home. Every morning, I sat at the kitchen table for bonding activities, making Mother's Day cards, practicing calling her Mom. One morning, I finally exploded. "You're not my mother. My mom is dead." Evelyn went completely still, then smiled coldly. "Your mother killed herself to get away from you. She told me in a dream she chose cancer over raising such an ungrateful daughter. That's why God sent me to fix you." The words hit like physical blows. I ran to the bathroom and vomited while she stood outside humming lullabies. Dad left for a hotel that night. The guilt ate at me. 2 weeks later, I returned with a Mother's Day card to make peace. The house was silent except for muffled crying from upstairs. My hands shook as I climbed the stairs, remembering her words about Mom choosing death over me. In my old bedroom, I found a blonde girl, maybe 5, sitting perfectly still on my childhood bed wearing my old elementary school uniform. "This is Andrea from the park," Evelyn announced proudly. "Her mommy had to work late, so I'm helping. She's showing you how good daughters behave." Andrea's eyes were glazed with terror. "Say hello to your sister," Evelyn commanded. "Hello, sister," Andrea whispered. Evelyn beamed. "See? She knows how to respect her mother. Watch this." She snapped her fingers. "Andrea, what do we call Mommy?" The child's voice was robotic. "I love you, Mommy Evelyn." Evelyn turned to me, triumphant. "This is what you could have been." When Andrea shifted slightly, Evelyn's face darkened. "Did I say you could move?" Andrea whimpered. "I want my real mommy." The slap was instant and vicious. "This is what happens to ungrateful daughters." Evelyn grabbed the kitchen scissors from my old desk. "Bad daughters get punished." She forced Andrea's head back, cutting chunks of her beautiful curls. "You wanted your old mommy?" Snip. "She didn't want you." Snip. "That's why you're here." The child's scalp bled where Evelyn yanked too hard. I texted 911 with shaking hands while Evelyn dragged Andrea to my old vanity. "Watch carefully," she told me, grabbing my childhood hairbrush. "This is lesson 1. She brought the brush down hard on Andrea's bare legs. "What do we say?" Andrea sobbed. "I love you, Mommy Evelyn." Louder. Another strike. "So your sister learns." I lunged forward, but Evelyn grabbed the ceramic Best Mom mug, swinging it at my head. "You're ruining the lesson. This is your fault. If you'd just called me Mom, I wouldn't need to teach you." At the stairs, she grabbed Andrea like a rag doll. "If you won't learn from her example, maybe you'll learn from her screams." I had to choose between catching Evelyn or saving Andrea. I chose Andrea, tackling her from Evelyn's grip as Evelyn tumbled down the stairs, her ankle snapping like a wishbone. "The lesson isn't over," she wailed from the bottom. "Class is still in session." The police found Andrea had been missing for 6 hours. So Evelyn's broken ankle meant she'd never be able to chase bad daughters again, according to her psychiatrist. Dad remarried last year, but I can't attend family events anymore. From the facility, she sends Dad custody applications with my name already filled in. On my last visit, my stepmom said, "Finally, I can talk to my real daughter instead of all these children." She wasn't allowed near children. Who was she talking about now?